Hello and welcome to the final event of the Santander X Global Challenge Countdown to Zero. My name is Rosanna Tennant and I present F1's F1 TV channel, and it is great to be here today as we celebrate the winners of the Global Challenge Countdown to Zero. Today, Banco Santander is recognizing and rewarding the innovative startups and scale-ups who are working to combat climate change and to drive the race to net zero. Countdown Zero is a global challenge launched by Banco Santander in collaboration with F1 and Auxentia Foundation to support solutions to the sustainability problems arising from carbon emissions and to drive accelerated progress towards realizing lasting social and economic impact for the environment and millions of people around the world. Banco Santander is firmly committed to progress and inclusive sustainable growth with a long-standing commitment to education, employment and entrepreneurship. In the last 25 years, the bank has helped more than 790,000 students, professionals, entrepreneurial projects and SMEs, invested more than 2.1 billion euros and signed agreements with more than 1,000 universities in 15 countries. Through Santander X, the bank helps startups, scale-ups and SMEs access the resources that they need to succeed. Banco Santander seeks solutions for the big challenges that we face every day together as a society, because innovation is key to improving productivity and therefore employment and economic growth while making a lasting impact. So let's talk about Santander X Global Challenge Countdown to Zero. Over the past months, over 600 startups and scale-ups applied to the Santander X Global Challenge Countdown to Zero, and just 20 of those were shortlisted for the final. Those finalists received mentoring and were given the opportunity to present their projects to a panel of international judges. Our judges are a panel of international experts from F1, Ferrari, Auxentia Foundation, Inno Energy, and Banco Santander. And they were looking for impactful innovations focused on three main verticals. On the track, companies playing a critical role in the future of sustainable mobility. On the move, businesses helping logistics and transportation become more environmentally friendly. And balance to zero, solutions creating credible offsets and breakthrough carbon sequestration, capturing and utilization programs. Today, we are here to celebrate the 6 winners, 3 startups and 3 scale-ups, who will be awarded 120,000 euros in total prize money and have access to the Santander X100 community. Now I would like to introduce you to Blanca Sagastume, Group Executive Vice President, Santander Universities and FinTech Station, who would like to welcome you on behalf of Banco Santander. Blanca, good morning. What an amazing setting we have,
Rosanna.
Right by the racetrack, and a great event as well. Good morning.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today to celebrate the winners of the Santander X Global Challenge Countdown to Zero. At Santander X, we promote innovation to foster sustainable growth and job creation, but also through our challenges, we aim to solve on the main problems we face as society. In this case, we've partnered with Formula One because we are both aligned on solving on the problems arising from carbon emissions. So as I say, we are here today to announce the winners. And as I said, I can tell that the process has been super competitive. More than 600 startups have applied, and we've seen very relevant solutions that solve on the problems that we were tackling, like green mobility or carbon sequestration. I've been a jury myself, and I can tell that the discussions have been very tough to decide who the winners were. So congratulations to all the participants, and especially to the winners that are here with us today. From now on, they will become members of Santander X100 when they get additional support to grow their solutions. and we are looking forward to seeing how your innovation impact the future of our planet. Thank you.
Blanca, thank you so much. I'll ask you to take a seat over there because you are one of our esteemed panelists. So I'll let you take a seat. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our panel of global leaders. Please welcome Brandon Snow, Managing Director, Commercial at F1, and Lauren Mickey's, Racing Director at Ferrari, joining Blanca Sagastume on our panel. It's a long walk. Here they are. Brandon Snow and Laurent Mickey's. Good morning to you both. Well, Brandon, I'll start with you because it's well known that Formula One has a target to become carbon net zero by 2030. So could you give us an introduction as to how F1 is striving to do that, and then explain how important it is to hear from entrepreneurs and innovators in this particular space?
Absolutely, and thank you for having me, and good morning. Well, it's no surprise, I think, to probably everyone here how important sustainability is to the future of motorsports in general, and particularly to Formula One. I think as you see the audiences grow around the world who are engaging with Formula One, we're getting younger, we're getting much more diverse, and sustainability matters so much to those fans and those individuals for how we will grow the business in the future. And so we've really tried to take a proactive approach to get Formula One ready with our teams and our partners by 2030 to be relatively, in essence, carbon neutral. And that needs to be more than just planting trees somewhere and saying we've sort of balanced things out. It actually means we have to have actionable steps that begin to really change the way that we operate as a sport. I think the biggest step that we're going to be taking is a flag that we've planted in the ground that says by 2026 we're going to be using a hybrid sustainable fuel developed through our partnership with Aramco. And this fuel will obviously have a lot more balance between what would fossil fuels and sustainable fuel products like ethanol. That obviously requires a lot of change with our teams, our partners, our manufacturers on how that fuel can be used in engines. And we believe that getting to that position with that product and the output of what that product has in emissions and on the planet has a much more immediate impact on the world collectively than perhaps how we all move towards electrification over the coming decades. As you can imagine, there's billions and billions of combustible engines in the world already. They're not going away anytime soon. So how can we create something that can really affect those cars that are on the road, those boats, those ships, those planes? And the way that you do that is you make the fuel that you create much more efficient, much more sustainable for the planet. And so that's really our focus, and it's an important partnership with all of our partners and our manufacturers to get to that point. We believe by 2026 we'll get there. We're going to start to test this fuel product next year in Formula 3, Formula 2, and be ready to go by 2026 in all Formula 1 when we bring out the new regulations on the cars. So that's our focus.
Thank you so much for explaining that, Brandon. And Laurent, I'll come to you because Brandon has alluded to the fact that Formula One is working with the teams and manufacturers up and down the pit lane. Could you shed a little light on how Ferrari are working towards being carbon net zero?
No, thanks a lot. At first, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having us. It's an incredible setup. It's a very broad questions, you know, and I think the answer is as broad as your questions. We don't think there is a silver bullet. The way we have approached the whole sustainability topic at Ferrari is a 360 degrees approach, a bit like we do with the car. We want to tackle every single aspect of it. This takes time. We want to do it with our data-driven approach, very much similar to the approach we have on the racetrack with our race cars, but that's how we look at it. So we are fully engaged into that decarbonizations. We are doing it in a data-driven way. We are doing it in using certification from third parties because we want to keep it to concrete actions. A few examples also from an innovations point of view. We have installed a few months ago a 1 megawatt solid oxide fuel cell plant in Maranello. It's the first plant of this type in Europe. Again, the right partnership, the right innovation, the right new technology. It's going to cover pretty much 5% of our production need when it comes to energy. It comes with a significant amount of energy saving. It comes with a significant amount of cut in our gas requirements. And it's one of the examples where you say technology, the right partnerships can help you putting together our world being in a better place. So that's one example. Perhaps a bit closer to the racing world. No? Brandon has mentioned it. We are very much pushing with our friends at F1, with the FIA, with the teams, as innovative regulations as possible for 2026. We will have the 100% sustainable fuel. It's a big deal. It comes with a huge amount of innovations that will be needed also on the power unit side. The cars themselves will also be designed in a way that we can reduce our footprint, and altogether it's going to be a fantastic way to lead the way also, as you said, for perhaps the broader world outside of the racing world. But there is also a million of smaller elements which you can work, and as we said, it's 360 degrees. So you talked about logistics. A few years ago, we would have simply air freight all our equipment here in Mexico to race. Not great for carbon footprint. Now, pretty much everything we can sea freight is going to leave Maranello a few weeks before. And combining that with the calendar that you guys put together, we are going to pretty much manage to sea freight a large majority of all of our equipment. Every year we increase that shares. And perhaps one final example before you get bored.
So many examples, Laurent, I'm loving them.
But it's, we are, as you can see, we are quite enthusiastic about the topic here at Ferrari. We used to take so many engineers at the racetrack because there is always more data, always more need for analysis. Again, it's more people traveling around the world. And now we have a bit of we call it mission control, remote garage based at the factory. It's more than 50 engineers that are connected live with us. During all the sessions, qualifying race, they advise us on strategy, on controls, on how to get the car to perform better. And it's a lot less people who are traveling to the races. It's a reduction in our footprint. It's a better work-life balance as well for these guys. So it's one of the many examples.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for explaining so many ways that you are working towards being carbon net zero. Blanca, you spoke about many things in your introduction, but I'd love you to explain how Santander X 100 is going to help support the businesses that we celebrate and award today in the future so that they can be even more successful.
Okay, thank you. Well, so to start with, just winning this challenge gives them a lot of visibility, as we've seen today. It's a very important validation for their ideas, and they get a cash prize to invest in their business. Also, as I said, they become part of Santander X 100, where they will get first a 3 months acceleration program with InnoEnergy, which is an accelerator that is specialized on sustainability. And then they will stay part of the community, where we'll connect them with clients, with capital, with additional training, and also with talent, which is very important for startups. And that's how we help them to further grow.
Fantastic, an amazing support network. Thank you so much, all three of you, for explaining so many things to us this morning. Now, Laurent, congratulations, thank you very much. Now, of course, there is the small matter of a motor race this weekend, and so Laurent is going to have to head back to the paddock because how many hours now? A couple of hours until FP1. So, Laurent...
More pressure on him than me.
Exactly, we can stay and enjoy ourselves, Brandon. Laurent, I'll let you go because I know you've got lots to focus on in the coming hours, but we are treated because on his behalf, we will have Ferrari's Head of External Relations and Communications Strategy, Thomas Hoffman. So if you'd like to come up and take Laurent's seat, that would be fabulous. And Laurent, good luck, and of course, Ferrari, good luck as well. So Thomas will join us on the panel. But I think it's time that we introduce our first category, and that is startups. And I'll hand over to Carlos Sainz to explain a little more.
Nosotros queremos llegar del punto A a un punto B lo más rápido, pero también lo más eficientemente posible, y es ahí el challenge, ¿no?, en el que nos estamos todo el rato envueltos y por los que pasamos horas y horas reunidos con los ingenieros, mirando datos, mirando telemetría, para ver cómo lo podemos hacer lo mejor posible.
Thomas, take a seat. So we've got our panel fully established, seated, ready to go. And just a little extra information for you about the finalists in this startup category. They are all early stage companies with new solutions focused on improving sustainability in mobility, logistics and transport, and carbon offset alternatives. So, without further ado, let's meet our 10 startup finalists.
I'm the co-founder and CEO of Basketball. It's a company that is developing the new generation of battery technologies that is going to help our society to phase out from fossil fuel.
Concrete for Change is an award-winning R&D startup developing a very novel technology for carbon sequestration within concrete.
I'm Juanjo from Decycle, where we exist for empowering companies facing the revolution of sustainability. We do so by our tool which measures, improve and communicate the environmental impact of companies and their products.
I am Felix, one of the founders of Deep Drive, and here you can see the first prototypes of our motors that are super efficient and can change the automotive industry for good.
I'm CEO and co-founder of Einstein. We develop technology to produce clean hydrogen from gas to decarbonize the power sector.
Engine provides a way to achieve a net zero mobility faster by reducing EV battery size and weight from more than 600 kilo to less than 100. At the same time, it doubles its range.
And Oxford reduces environmental impact of companies. We act through the whole value chain by measuring the carbon footprint from primary materials to terminated products, creating controlling strategies, and capturing greenhouse gases to convert them into carbon negative materials.
I'm Gernot Zimmermann. I want to save resources of our environment. And with Refresher Box, we can do that.
Staxi technology enables us to build white-labeled carpooling apps for exclusive communities of users, such as businesses and sports clubs, reducing the cost of travel and reducing their carbon emissions.
At Econeo, we developed the worldwide first direct air capture technology leveraging synthetic biology. We suggest a scalable and cost-efficient pathway to capture 500 million tons of CO2 from the air by 2035.
Some fantastic initiatives there and startups. And a reminder now of the prizes. I know Blanca explained a few of them earlier, but just as a reminder, as well as 10,000 euros of prize money each, the 3 winners will also become members of Santander X 100, the prime community that supports the top startups and scale-ups from Santander X programs, awards and challenges, and links them to the resources that they need to grow, such as mentoring, training, capital, customers, talent, among many other things. So let's have a little closer look at the prize on offer. Okay, I can't wait any longer. It's time to announce our winners of the startup category. I'd like to welcome up our first winner, Concrete for Change, represented by Dalraj Nijar, the co-founder and chief commercial officer. And the award is presented by F1's Brandon Snow. Woo! Congratulations. And Darraj, I'll get you to move a little further down, and with a microphone, you'll be able to tell me, first of all, congratulations, but tell me, what does it mean for your company to win this global competition?
Oh, it means a great deal. To have recognition from such prestigious organizations such as Santander, Formula One and Ferrari is absolutely amazing. It really gives us a big boost going forwards. And we were on a really ambitious mission to decarbonize concrete, which is one of the hardest to abate industries. And now working with the Santander X 100 community in progressing on that mission is absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for this award, and yeah, we look forward to working with the guys going forwards.
Absolutely. Congratulations and all the best for the future. Dalraj Nijar from Concrete for Change. Right, our next winner, it's Staxi. Congratulations, represented by William Line, the co-founder and CEO of the company. And the award is presented by Ferrari's Thomas Hoffman. William, congratulations. Tell me, how does your company have a positive impact on the environment?
So at Staxi, we're trying to solve the problem today. So we work with communities of users, such as businesses and sports clubs, to provide them with an exclusive white label mobility platform that connects their users to travel with one another in a sustainable way, whether that be via carpool or electric bus travel. And then we work with our partners to track and offset all those emissions, making travel carbon neutral within those communities.
Well, fantastic, and thank you so much for coming up and explaining that, and a huge congratulations to you and your team and company. Staxi. Right, our final winner to come up on stage is Eucanio, represented by Florian Tiller, the co-founder and CEO, and the award is presented by Banco Santander's Blanca Sagastume. Florian, congratulations. Well, what does it mean? We've been talking about Santander X 100. What does it mean for your company to be a member of that now?
I think, first of all, thank you so much for having us here today. And what is much more valuable than the prize money is the community. So really learning from Formula One, learning from Ferrari, and our solution capturing CO2 at scale, like 35,000 trees on 15 square meters. I think it's quite nice. And bringing this to the table can be a lot of fun. Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations. So that is our startups. If we could have a picture of the three winners with our three panelists, that would be fabulous. Thank you. Congratulations. Well done. Photographers happy. Lovely. So the winners, well done. I'll let you exit stage right here. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Right, we're going to move on to our second category now, and it is scale-ups, and Charles Leclerc will explain a little more about this category for us.
The cars are already incredibly efficient, but it is definitely something that we try and improve on a daily basis as a team, but also as a sport. Formula One as a whole has a plan in the next few years to make those engines as efficient as possible.
Thank you, Charles. Right, I think it's time that we hear from our 10 scale-up finalists. So over to them.
In manufacturing, we give a second life to depleted electric vehicle batteries, extending their use for up to 10 more years in applications such as solar photovoltaic energy storage or recharge of electric vehicles.
In Fedrion, we have developed the best systems to refrigerate onboard electronics, with half the weight, half the volume, and even better thermal management.
CEO and founder of EcoPan Plus from Brazil, we recycle lubricate oil plastic packaging, the value of the recycled plastic raw material that become the same packaging again.
I'm Robert from Fiberco, the company that's making the future affordable. We work on the basic building blocks of our industry and society and offer high-performance materials for mass markets.
My name is Andres Ganadores and I'm the CEO of HTSI. The world knows how to generate hydrogen at 2 euros per kilogram, but most small and medium consumers pay over 10 euros per kilogram. With our patented integrated membrane reactors, we will lead the hydrogen transport revolution.
Your coin removes carbon from everyday global ground mobility by encouraging people to use more sustainable transport through gamification and incentivization.
I am the CEO and co-founder of Mitiga Solutions. Mitiga will help decrease by up to 5% the carbon emissions per airline every single year.
I'm a co-founder and managing director of Nuville. We at Nuville developed the world's first electric trailer with patent-granted technology.
We created OnTrack in 2016 to bring tech and innovation to the tracking space. Tracking is a massive market, and matching supply and demand is not efficient. We are here to fix that.
I'm David Pistoni, CEO and co-founder of Celeros. We are leading the development of this new mean of transportation, being able to connect our world in a faster and more sustainable way.
Congratulations to all of our finalists. And just a reminder for the prizes of this category, the 3 winners will receive €30,000, as well as becoming members of the Santander X 100 community, and they'll be promoted by Banco Santander through its official media channels. But let's hear a little bit more about the prizes on offer. Okay, so that's the prize. Let's meet our winners of the scale-up category. I'd like to welcome to the stage our first winner. It's Cedrian, represented by Enrique Medina, the co-founder and CEO. And the award is presented by Brandon Snow. Enrique, congratulations, come forward. Tell me, what steps is your scale-up going to take in the next year to continue the improvement and the impact that you've had on our future environment?
Okay, first of all, let me thank you to Ferrari and especially to Banco Santander and Formula One for this prize. We are very, very honored. For us, it's a very, very big push. And what we are going to do is focus on the manufacturing and production of our systems. We are developing new technology to refrigerate the cars and airplanes, very focused on weight savings and also less consuming. So what we are going to do is focus on the manufacturing process so we can get to much more companies.
Fantastic.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, Enrique and your team. Our next winner, then, is H2 Site, represented by Jose Antonio Medrano, the technical director of the company. Congratulations, and the award is presented by Ferrari's Thomas Hoffman. Jose, congratulations. Now tell me, what does this achievement mean for you and your company?
Well, first of all, thank you so much to Santander and Oxentia for this challenge, together with Formula One and Ferrari. It's great for us. Well, it reinforces our vision as a company, because this challenge is all about mobility with zero carbon, so green mobility, sustainable, and our vision basically is to solve the current existing problem with the hydrogen transport around the globe. A lot of hydrogen is being nowadays produced locally, but then it is used somewhere else, and there is a gap on the transport, which nowadays means a lot of carbon emissions, and we have a technology to solve this.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, Jose and your team at H2 Site. And our final winner this morning, it's Ferraros, represented by David Pistoni, the CEO and co-founder, and the award is presented by Banco Santander's Blanca Sagastume. David, congratulations. It's been a long journey, hasn't it, working with Santander? So tell me a little bit about that and what it means to be a winner today.
Thank you very much, Santander, Oxentia, Formula One. For us, it means a lot, because it was 5 years ago when we participated at the Explorers program, when we were at the university, and today we are more than 50 members, the team. We are creating great technologies. We are one of the global leaders developing the Hyperloop system to connect the world in a sustainable way. And we are always looking for new applications of our technologies. And for example, the electric motorsport is one of them. So happy to have a chat with you, representatives of Ferrari and Formula One. And thank you very much for this recognition.
Absolutely, congratulations. And if our scale-ups could come forward, we'd love to take a photo with our panelists before letting you get back down into the audience. Congratulations. Fantastic. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And additionally, there are also 3 special mentions from the judges. As we heard, Blanca said it was very difficult to decide. So those special mentions, who will also be invited to Santander X 100, are Basque Volt, Deep Drive, and Neuville. So huge congratulations to them. You'll enjoy all the benefits that come with membership of the Santander X 100 community. And what an inspiring group of startups and scale-ups. And I'm sure, like me, you can't wait to see how they're going to contribute to the countdown to zero in the coming years. So now I would like to welcome onto stage Juan Manuel Fendoya, the Senior Executive Vice President Communication, Corporate Marketing and Research Division at Banco Santander, as he would like to say a few words alongside F1's Stefano Domenicali. You didn't think he was going to leave you there, Stefano, did you? Come on up.
Y la vuelta de Medina con el número 33 es lejos, está prácticamente a 2 segundos de diferencia.
Good morning, gentlemen. Over to you. The stage is yours. You'll be given a microphone.
One of them is actually flawless, third fastest, and the winner already this year.
Well, if you would like to say a few words, I'm sure you've been inspired, like all of us, about what we've heard and seen today from our startups and scale-ups.
Well, first of all, thank you very much, Stefano Domenicali, to be here. I would like to give you a big applause.
Vai, Manolo,
because
grande, synergy of Santander.
I know him. I know Stefano Domenicali for 15 years, and he believed in this project when we presented Stefano this crazy idea in making like a global contest globally with our 1,000 universities program. And I am extremely happy to be here and to meet and to congratulate all the winners of this very particular and very exciting program, using technology in order to help the green transition. And I do believe that Formula One and Stefano Domenicali, I would like to personalize in him, are taking very serious steps in order to make the green transition. And they are making this green transition in a very fair and very prudent approach, making things happen, but at the same time, taking care of the auto industry and making things good in a gradual way for jobs and for businesses and for communities. And I would like to recognize the effort that Formula One is doing. And I would like also to be extremely happy with Ferrari. Ferrari used to be the home for many years of Stefano Domenicali, and at Santander we spent 10 years, Enrique Geijo, 10 years or 12 years working with Ferrari, and always Ferrari meant a lot for us. It's like a dream, is to be together the best brand worldwide. It has been an honor for us. Well, extremely happy for being with Ferrari, for being with Formula One and Stefano Domenicali. And also I would like to thank Blanca. Blanca said a very nice words about this event, but all the work that is behind the scenes and all the winners and our commitment with education. I do believe that without the work and the push and the support that we need to do and we need to offer to our young talents like you, it's impossible to tackle this climate change challenge. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure. We are extremely happy to have you here in this very familiar event. And let's wait for the outcome and the results of this very special project. And I would like to give the floor to Stefano Domenicali, the leader today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Manolo. I mean, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I think it's really a special moment. Because when you think about a collaboration with a great company like Santander and Formula One, you only think that there is a commercial interest behind that. And it's not the case in this new collaboration that Formula One has together with Santander. Santander X Challenge Countdown to Zero is the example of your inspiration and to the fact that you participate to our very serious project in this transition versus neutrality into our future. F1 has been always a platform where we were pushing with the speed that is peculiar to Formula One, the transition in terms of innovation, in terms of technology, research, and in terms of what has to be the future. And of course, in this moment when there is a lot of attention on sustainability, of course, when we discussed together this project, we were totally convinced that there was the first step to get into a new collaboration together. So thanks for the vision, thanks for the inspiration, but above all, thanks to you that are representing the future for all of us. You are pushing the new boundaries, and F1 has the duty to do it. Sustainable fuel, net carbon zero in 2030, these are goals that are real. We don't like to sell only dreams. That is something that a lot of people are giving to the people. We want to show with facts our responsibility with our role in this world that is changing. Transition, as always, and we're talking about transition with energy, is a very important thing that we need to tackle together. And F1 will do it. And thanks for what you're doing. Manolo, thanks to your commitment personally, as a friend, but also as a company. The vision that you have is a great motivation to all of us, to the F1. And this is the first step, so ready for the next one, because your ideas has to be put in place. You're going to be with facts, showing that you deserve the award that you received today. So thanks again. F1 will be the leader in this field too. So let's have a picture together. I'm inventing the program now, so let's do a picture together and enjoy this moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. How do you do? Encantada, Rosana. Hola. Thank you. No, fine. It's good. English. So we're going to take a lovely picture now with our startups, scale-ups, Juan Fendoya and Stefano Domenicali, and of course our panel of esteemed judges from F1, Ferrari and Banco Santander.
With 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining of the session. Suman ya 3 autos que están detenidos, como bien lo comentaba Bob, 2 que están en el sector 2. Esto nos sugiere obviamente que los problemas son evidentes. No veremos, al menos que sea algo pasajero.
Congratulations, our winners. Thank you so much. Thank you to Banco Santander and F1 for putting on this event, and enjoy the rest of your day here at the circuit. Goodbye. Sorry.